Hey all, welcome to Shambhala Gardens. Going to do a summer garden tour and update for y'all. It's May 21st, 2018. I don't care what the calendar says. Summer's here in southern Mississippi, Zone 8, and practically on the verge of Zone 9, so it's pretty hot. We just had a nice rain this morning, so it's a little bit cooler, but still pretty oppressive. So I'll start off with what I have left of my winter beds here. These are pretty much done. Kale is going to seed and or very wilty, kind of suffering in the heat. These guys like cold weather. Not a lot of insect pressure yet, which is really good, but I'm not going to keep these in the ground much longer, and I'm probably not going to bring any to market anymore. Dinosaur kale, not looking too bad today actually. So I'll just enjoy what's left of these for a few more weeks maybe before I pull these up and maybe plant some cover crops. Brussels sprouts over here. This bed, they did not like this bed for some reason. This has been more for like rabbit food. Not a lot of sprouts on these at all. I got two over there that have done really well for me. Had a 4-day weekend. I'm on day 3 of that 4-day weekend actually, so I got a lot of work done. Especially this area here. This area was a giant jungle, and it was casting massive amounts of shade onto my garden, especially back here. Got an elderberry tree here, another one over there. Got a pomegranate tree, pecan tree, and these two beds, which have done nothing but produce copious amounts of weeds for me. I'm going to cut this tree down, give some more sunlight to this area, because I really need these to produce. This is an olive tree, by the way, which has never produced any olives. Fun stuff. So, moving on into the summer. My first 2 beds of zucchini are just about at the end of their life here. I'm going to give it another week, see if I can get a few more out of this, but doesn't look like there's a lot of fruits on the way, so I'm going to pull these up and tarp them in a week. I do have succession plantings. This one's about a month younger than this, the one I just showed you. And I planted that one about another month after this one. And this bed over there I just planted today. That'll be my final planting of the season, at least for the market and for the vegetables. Everything else will be cover crops. These are butternut squash, doing really well. Beautiful looking plants, very healthy. Lots of squash on every one of them. So really enjoying these. Another pecan tree. By the way, there's beets growing in between these zucchini, and I don't think they're doing too well. Not a lot of success growing beets in this garden for some reason. Ooh, let's go over here to this little mess over here. This is actually red and white clover that I planted. So it looks kind of weedy, but this is a legume, which means it's fixing nitrogen in the soil for my blackberries, which you'll see here if the sun doesn't glare them out. One right there, ready to go. I got some comfrey over here. These are my cover crop beds. I cut my buckwheat and fed it to the rabbits, and from what I understood, it's supposed to grow back, but it didn't. So I'm going to turn these beds over and plant more, because it did produce a lot of food. The center bed here is alfalfa, which is supposed to be cooler weather, but it's finally starting to get some growth here. I might be able to feed some to my chickens. Got another bed or 2 here. These are jalapeno peppers. This giant one was actually the lone survivor of my greenhouse plantings. And then I had to replant everything, so they're several months younger than that one. Asparagus. I just mulched that one yesterday. These are bell peppers. This is a cover crop of purple hull peas. Again, it's a summertime legume, and that's fixing nitrogen in the soil and hopefully going to outpace the weeds that are quickly coming in and smother them out. This is more beets, which I'm probably going to pull up because it's just difficult to control the weeds, and they're just not doing anything in terms of roots. Cucumbers are doing really beautiful. I'm pulling about 3 or 4 of these out a day. And everything's doing well. The chamber bitter, which is a god-awful weed, is starting to invade and starting to kind of get on my nerves. So I'm gonna have to start cover cropping and tarping and using the stirrup hoe often. Over in this bed here, got some pineapple guava that I'm gonna put in this bed. I got blueberry bushes. I got 3 blueberry bushes over there. I meant to show those to you, but I'm not gonna walk back over there. These are moringa. Moringa can be a perennial, but not in this climate, so these are annual. I've got sunflowers in this bed. I've got some sunchokes on the way, and I'm going to put them in this bed, and probably in this bed as well. I do love some sunchokes. They are a perennial tuber and excellent for, a staple crop. You always have food on your homestead if you've got sunchokes growing. So that's about it for the main garden area. Looks like I've shown you everything. So hope your garden's going well, and I'll update you with some more info pretty soon. Thanks for watching.